Dr. Quinn, Merry Christmas. I see you're all decked out for the holidays back there. You got your tree in the background. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Hey, thank you for having me.
First of all, do we need to get the masks back out now and start using them?
Well, I've been looking at a lot of reports, and one report from the CDC, the most frequent and the most reported incidents is the fact that COVID is up, as you noted earlier. And the CDC is advising to wear those masks again, especially if you're going indoors to large gatherings. And this is especially significant to individuals that are at risk. And these are your senior citizens and those with chronic medical conditions, because typically these individuals have a more compromised immune system. So if they contract COVID, then they're at higher risk of having more sickness, hospitalizations, and or death. So this is something we really need to pay attention to right now.
And Doc, about how long before the family gets together should someone get tested for COVID?
Well, right now, the CDC is not just stating everyone needs to get testing. The wording that they use specifically on their website is consider self-testing before indoor gatherings. And a lot of this is dealing with risk factors. If you're going to gather with individuals who are elderly or those with chronic medical conditions, those that are potentially compromised with decreased immune systems, then you want to take those extra steps to protect them. Also, it's noted if you have any symptoms such as a runny nose, cough, anything suggestive that you have COVID or any other infection, to include the flu or just a common cold, it's a good idea to visit your medical provider to get tested. But the most important thing is understand that COVID is still out there. And as you said, the cases are going up. And then we also have to worry about the flu and other illnesses that we can spread. So we just have to be very mindful during this holiday season.
Well, Dr. Quinn, once we get the whole family together, what can we do to keep from spreading COVID or the flu or all these other things going around right now?
Right. And this is a very good question. I actually talked about this last year and the year before, because we're going through a pretty tough time. Things are getting better, but we still need to have a plan. Now, for my individual particular family, what we're going to do is we're going to gather in a church. One of our family members is a pastor and owns a very big church, and we're going to have our family gathering in the church where we can spread out. But if you don't have the church option, then some of the strategies that have been introduced is if you come from different households, the individuals from those households should sort of congregate together where they have seating at the table next to each other, because you can't wear the mask while you're eating, of course. And then just limit a lot of hugging, especially hugging grandma. And I know grandmas are going to be really upset with us this year, because grandmas love to get those hugs and kisses, but just hold off, especially with the little children, because a lot of times children have little to no symptoms and they can serve as asymptomatic carriers. So if we can employ some of these mitigative measures, washing hands, not exchanging a lot of utensils, just keeping mindful of spreading and cutting down spreading coronavirus and other illnesses, we'll have as safe as possible Christmas season this year.
Thank you, Dr. Quinn. You always a man. Appreciate you taking up some Friday to be with us here today.
Hey, thank you for having me, and thank you for having our Christmas tree.
All right, get in the spirit. 9 days ago before Christmas. All right, thank you.